Alright, let's do this. Onward to battle! Ladies and gentlemen, the battle you've been waiting for. The showdown between the two Electopians. And both of them are kids. Let's have them enter the arena together. Representing Electopia, Len. Also representing Electopia, Chod. Chod, ProtoMan's feeling fine, right? Sorry to disappoint you, but yes, he is. We're gonna thank you by not holding back. I wouldn't have it any other way. Who will the fates smile upon today? Len versus Chod. Battle routine set. Execute. Slice and dice. And so, time to fight ProtoMan. This battle's a fairly tricky one. It can definitely go either way. Also notice he has the same plot armor that we do. Since the story dictated he had to use a dark chip, he's not going to suffer the loss of health from it. Alright. You have to be ready to react quickly to his movements. For example, what might just look like a longsword, it actually has the range of fighter sword. So just going back one, it won't be enough to get out of its range. He can also come up close to do a wide sword attack. So you have to be really quick there. Going for Delta Ray Edge. Yay for Invis. Let's see here. Go ahead and speed up the gauge. Instantly fill it. We'll see if we can get this to work. And there we go. There is one thing that ProtoMan can do that I didn't get to show there, but I'm sure it'll happen during the rematch. ProtoMan's been deleted. Lan's the winner of the Electopian showdown. We won. Awesome. We really did it. Good battle, Chod. Let's do this again. Huh. Good battle? You may have won today's match, but we won't be the same when you face us next time. I know. We'll be stronger too next time. Huh. You better be. ProtoMan, let's do this again sometime. If Chod so wishes. Hey, Lan. What? Did your friendship with Chod deepen after all of this? Not at all. I wonder, you operated me so well together. I thought maybe you two became better friends. Wouldn't it be nice? What, with that jerk? I've come to understand those two. I felt Chod's true feelings when we helped ProtoMan. Now I know how important ProtoMan is to him. During the battle, I felt ProtoMan's cool and poignant soul. And so, we've got ProtoSoul. Lan, I gotta get going. Another mission awaits. Okay, see ya. Let's go, ProtoMan, to our next mission. Yes, sir. He's really something. I'm surprised we actually won. When I saw him operating you, I realized how dependent I still am on you. Lan. But I'll do my best to outdo him. I just can't stand losing to him. And I don't want to lose to ProtoMan. Let's try our best. Okay. And so that was the final scenario for the tournament, so we're gonna get hijacked by plot here. Welcome back to Naxa. And we have mail. And we have mail. So one, of course, is just the hotel banner. But But this is the one we really care about, ProtoSoul, or ProtoSoul. Sword chips such as Wide Sword serve as sacrifices for ProtoSoul. While united, you can reflect back attacks with B plus left. Hold and release the B button to use a Wide Sword. Hold and release the A button using sword chips to charge 2 squares ahead and cut for double damage, except for chips that stop time. ProtoSoul offers superior offense and defense. Good luck! So of course at this point we're hijacked by plot, so it's gonna take a little time before I can get where I need to be to show off ProtoSoul. So, back in a moment. Alright, so we've gone through the endgame and it's time to demonstrate ProtoSoul. To activate this one, sacrifice a sword chip. This soul actually gives you a lot of different abilities. It's pretty fun once you get used to it, and it looks pretty nice too. B in back puts up a shield. It can be a little tricky to see exactly what it's doing. There's no real representation of the counterattack it does. But once an attack hits, it does 50 damage to the first thing on that row that it can hit. For example, it hit the weather virus there rather than the walrus that initiated the attack. Try and get in here where I can. Charge shots become Wide Sword. And if you charge up a sword chip, you can use it like a step sword. If you do this, it retains whatever the range was of the sword that you used to begin with. For example, that one had the range of a long sword. Now, not all sword chips work with it. For example, you can charge up Z-Saber, but it doesn't let you dash forward to use it. It still works the same as ever. But overall, a pretty fun and nice soul to use. I like this one. And so here we are in Undernet 6. As per usual, we got here through Undernet 3. We're on our way to go find ProtoMan's hiding spot. It's a bit of a trek to get there, but not too terribly bad. A simple enough grouping. So, moving on. We come over here and go down this ramp. Cross over here and take this ramp. Deal with more viruses, because of course. That did some good damage. Sadly, even if we make it to ProtoMan with full synchro, it won't last. That goes away as soon as you start a Navi fight. Hi there, ProtoMan. Okay. Kinda feel like this is my best option to start with. Let's see. We'll just go ahead and speed up the custom gauge. Still nothing really good here. I just kind of want to ditch all these swords, actually. Okay, we have a chance at Pile Driver here. Okay. Yay for Invis still being in effect. Are you seriously just gonna let me beat you again without using your feint counter? Yep. At this rate, I honestly just want to get this video done, so I'll just tack on a bit at the end showing what the feint counter does. But anyway, with that we have the ProtoMan chip, and it looks pretty awesome. Okay. So, ProtoMan, rush up to enemy and slice. Pretty much your bog standard ProtoMan effect, and we'll demonstrate that after a quick refreshing pause. Okay, so before we get to his chip, let's go ahead and try and make him do feint counter. I put a save state during this fight, and I think I can make him show it off here. Okay, ProtoMan is saying nope to this attack. The timing to get away from that, it's pretty exacting. You do not have a lot of time to react to it. The issue is, there's a bit of a delay between him vanishing and popping up behind you to use the wide sword. If you adjust too quickly, he'll just follow you and get closer to you, and give you less chance to get away from him. Go too late, and he'll just hit you with a wide sword. I want to say it's almost frame perfect trying to dodge that. Good counters for it would be either having invis chips, that will help you get around it, or there's also another way to at least make it so he can't do the counter part of the attack. He'll still ignore some of your attacks, but to keep him from doing the wide sword counter, just stay on your back column. He can't warp behind you at that point. So, that was the attack that I wanted him to show, and he just never wanted to do it. So with that, time to demonstrate his chip. And so, time to demonstrate the ProtoMan chip. It's pretty bog standard from what we've seen him do in other games. It is the better effect his summon can have, though. Once summoned, ProtoMan dashes to every enemy he can reach and performs a wide sword in front of them. Notice that he was able to go through those Metars to attack the Dharma Virus and back. Don't let that reaction fool you, though. He was only able to do that because ProtoMan had already dealt with all the HP for those Metars, so as far as he was concerned, they didn't exist. Now, if the Dharma had hidden behind a Metar that was shielded so we couldn't get rid of it, he wouldn't have been able to deal with it. He has to be able to get right up in the virus's face. He can't, perform wide sword to the side and still hit them. Still, a really powerful chip that racks up the damage pretty quickly. And so with that, we're going to come back to the title screen here real quick, just to show proof of concept. We do have the Soul Complete icon over here as well. Also, I'm actually not sure if I ever showed the Blue Moon Complete icon during the LP, but it's just the equivalent of the Red Sun icon we got earlier. But with that, that's where we're going to call it for now. At long last, we are done with the tournament scenarios on both versions of the game. So, next time, we will be starting the post-game proper. So for now, I'm going to leave you with the endgame data log for areas like the Meteor Comp. And so with that, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well. Now, a couple of quick notes that I want to put here at the end. First off, there were a lot of people that were telling me to try using Area Steal against ProtoMan, that it somehow broke the fight. I was also shown video footage of what this was supposed to do. Basically, if you use Area Steal against ProtoMan, it's supposed to completely shut him down to where he does not know how to react to you. However, I tried this myself, and it didn't really seem to do anything. He was still attacking me just fine. So I'm not sure if there's a point to this equation that I'm missing, but it didn't really seem to do anything for me. Second, I also had people asking me to, at the end of this video, put in a montage of failures against Junkman, because he did cause quite a few. However, I didn't actually save any of those outtakes. The thing is, the footage from Battle Network, it's usually pretty memory intensive, so I only really save outtakes if it's something I want to hang on to for a gag reel, if it's something that happens really quickly at the start, or if it's just something that's just unique enough that it's silly and I want to hang on to it. Like this life lesson. Let's see here. bit problematic. Kinda just want to get rid of that. These guys are tedious, sure, but they can't reach us. I'm also not entirely sure where that mine ended up, so I'm a little concerned about that, too. Nothing wanted to land in that. Let's see if I can trip it and be rid of it. That hits through Invis? Seriously? Okay, well, learn something new every day.